Welcome to Life Her Podcast, the podcast that guides you from the 9 to 5 grind to the freedom of your own path. Discover how to conquer life's challenges while pursuing your passions with unwavering faith. Because being an entrepreneur is not easy. So let's get to it.
Good. Hey everyone, welcome to Life Her Podcast. We have some amazing guests tonight, and I'm excited because this is one of my first interviews in Akron. So this is about to be super dope. We have some amazing cast from Black Girl Fatal, and the movie is good as hell, y'all. Y'all gonna really enjoy it. I enjoyed it myself. So now I'm about to introduce you to the cast. What's up, y'all?
What's up? Hey, hey.
So Val, come on, introduce yourself.
My name is Lavelle Duncan, the director, the writer of Black Girl Fatal.
My name is Claudia Sims. I play Vita.
My name's DeMarlo DeLette. I play Dutch. My name's Ryan B. Martin. I play which one should I know?
John.
I play Jimmy.
That's cool. So, Val, tell me what encouraged you to start such an amazing film.
Oh man, I just got an imagination on me. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't remember what sparked it, but once I got to going, it was downhill after that. You know what I'm saying? Funny thing is, I didn't start writing it until after I met Claudia. And as I started developing characters, I started paying attention and it was like, okay, she could play. And then then when I finished the script and let her read the script, she just debulked the script and was like, that's mine. And then some of the other characters that I had in mind, I had both of these guys in mind already when I was, writing. So yeah, I don't know what. Oh, I do remember. So I like film noir, So the original name of the movie was Femme Fatale. You know what I'm saying? That's just like a French name. And it's basically like a girl who don't want to give up too much of the money. I mean, the movie, but it's a girl who promises men favors and for gifts, but they never, you know what I'm saying? She just always got them facing her, you know what I'm saying? So that was the original name. Then I ran it by some of my people, and it was like people ain't gonna understand that. So that's why I said Black Girl Fatal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, Claudia, you play a huge role in this. So, how did you end up encouraging yourself to go into acting in such a matter from comparing it from your personal life to you just switching the whole character?
Well, for one thing, for sure, I'm very, very close to my grandmother. So when he's like, I have to do this and this and that to help my grandmother and do this to fight, I'm already a fighter. I already love my grandma. So right there, I'm like, boom, that's easy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's easy to just put my feelings into that, but um it was every role, every place that I had to put into that, it took a lot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It did. It took some personal things that I went through, but other than that, yeah.
That's cool. DeMarlo, you got a strong character. Your character is really dope. You played it very, very well. I commend you for that. So, how did you feel playing that character? Because, you did good.
How did I feel playing that character? Well, I have mixed emotions. With Mr. Taylor. But
Yeah.
that's all I was get picked on. It's affections all in mind. No time on it. So I don't know, for me, it was like mixed emotions, possibly being, play certain roles and do certain things in the movie, I wasn't necessarily comfortable, but I just had to, read the script and embody that character and become that person. So when
Yeah.
I was on the set, I had to become that character individual.
Yeah.
So it was fun though. It was a lot of fun, exciting. It's a thrill ride. It's very that you see.
Right. So when you was playing that character, how did it did you find it affecting your personal life as far as like cuz sometimes you got to separate characters. You know how on Snowfall he had played a whole character and he had to go to therapy. You know what I'm saying? But I know you ain't play a character that deep, but at the same time, sometimes you can have thoughts of that character when you go home too.
Yeah, there's no first thought was subconscious mind.
Yeah.
Very in tune with my spirituality now. Not more now than I was then.
Mhm.
Now that I look back on it, I really praise you. Oh, that's really interesting. You know, but Dutch in real life, at one point in time, I was kind of some of those things, some of those character traits that Dutch played. So I kind of had to tap into my past
Mhm.
when doing that role.
Right.
So, yeah.
I feel that. So Ryan, you played an amazing character as well. You was real laid back, chill. This I'm not gonna really say too much about it because it could give it away. But how did you feel as far as playing that character? And it's kind of like your personality on the good side. Because I know you on the good side, of being a good person. But at the same time, it's like let me help you too.
Yeah, I'm not sure during song. I really can't give too much.
Yeah, I know it's hard.
I think my character plays a pivotal role because he's very important to what ultimately happens. What I like about the script, though, um, overall, was there's an underlying story. You see some of the things you see. What jumped out to you, obviously,
Yeah,
but there's an underlying story with my character and Vita. That's kind of all I'll say about that.
yeah.
Probably sitting there like, yeah, yeah,
Black like, all right now, y'all.
but I'm saying a lot without saying a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's hard with your character because it's like it'll give away so much just by saying one thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of different.
I'm tiptoeing right now. I'm tap dancing a little bit.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. So Black, what encouraged you to know that they were the perfect role for the movie?
Just like I said, the character development, man. Me and Claudia had got cool because we're on another movie set, and then she did a music video for me. I actually went to go see her in the play. It was a play about the so yeah. Uh, go see her. So that really was is what solidified locking her in. And then she said she wanted it. All right, cool. Ryan, like I said, I didn't really want to approach Ryan at first because I seen him on Netflix. So I thought it was big time. I'm like, he ain't gonna mess with me. You know what I'm saying? But no, I called him, saying, man, I got this role for you. And then he came through. And then Marlo, I seen him in another movie. I was like, oh, that's nice. You know what I mean? So,
Mm.
but I was still writing, you know what I mean, when I was, so I already had everybody in mind.
So if it's something that y'all could change about y'all's character, what would you change? Nothing. No.
I love Vita.
Really?
Yeah.
Vita's so uncut, man. You was handling it. Anything y'all would change? No.
Nah, honestly, no, I can't think of anything. I like the role that I play. You know, you just got to see it. The people are just gonna have to see it.
I know. You know what's so crazy? The movie has so many things in it, and I was just sitting here like about to ask them anything without giving away the movie. Because like you could say something so small and they be like, "Oh, that's what the movie about," but we really want them to see it. So what is something that you guys could say that will encourage people to come actually see the movie?
Hmm. Well, for me, honestly, there's just some scenes that I'm just, you know, like, it's just things that as a woman, and also as a mother, I'm always thinking about certain things. So there's just some things that get kind of deep. I'm gonna just say that, they get real deep. So, um, and things get real personal, So it's yeah, it's the
So if y'all could give some advice to your character, what advice would you give to them as a younger version of themselves?
It's with that question. You don't do this to me.
Yes.
Oh well, look, I wrote all the characters.
right.
Well, I was happy with everybody. I was mad at that. Like the movie, the rough cut ended up being like 2 hours and 30 minutes. I had to chop it down like tremendously. I got it down to 2 hours. That was hard, and it's like, do I take anything else out? Because if I take anything else out, it's probably going certain stuff is not going to make sense. So man,
So what would you say of the younger version of yourself from putting it out now instead of back then?
be patient. And have all your ducks in a row before you jump off the ledge. Because, like I said, I just did it, and I did that with my next movie too. I just jumped off the ledge. Let's do it, because I feel like you lose that fire if you don't. You know what I'm saying? If you don't jump on it, right then and there, and then end up having to wait anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Consistency is important.
Yeah. Just be patient. Make sure you have all the funds and everything in order. So.
Y'all don't look at them with the funds. But y'all still ain't answer my question.
What? I wouldn't. Uh,
Come on. Come on, Claudia. The younger version of yourself, of your character, what would you say to them?
Um, I would say keep your head on the swivel at all times. You know, be smart and just don't give up. Just keep fighting. You know, that's that's really all I can say without saying too much.
Ryan?
Um, Actually, a question comes to mind. Which is your character's younger self. You sure you want to do this, bro? Like, you sure about this, man? Because this could be pretty combustible.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Marlo?
My mom's like in the character. So, the next right thing. That's what I was saying.
That's cool. So Black, could you tell us like the difficulties that you had as far as like creating a film? Because a lot of times people think you have all this money when you have a film, and
Man,
the fact that you haven't cast and you paying them all this money for that acting role, it's just a lot of things that come with it behind the scenes. Can you explain with your ups and downs
you,
as far as that?
you got to deal with several personalities, and on any given day, those personalities can be feeling one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Some of my cast, I did pay. Some of them donate their time. Um, but like I said previously, like making sure you have all the funds to do what you need to do. So one thing about me is I don't hag on nobody. If that's your price, that's your price. If that's what you want, and I know that I need you, I'll pay it.
Right.
Other people, I look at like, okay, you donated your time and you sacrificed your time to be here, and you ain't really asked me for nothing. So, I look out for them a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a little bit more like what you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, one time, it costs on average me on a micro budget film. It costs on average $200 every time I shot because I got to feed everybody. Wardrobe and different props and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm working from check to check, trying to, I'm making right decisions. Like, did I eat today?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like I really, really, really wanted to do this, so I'm willing to take those sacrifices. I don't. One thing is, we trying to get there.
Yeah.
We got all the, where I can just be like, hey, all right, I got this much money. Let's do this movie. And I think the process will go faster too. People won't have to get the job done if they're getting compensated.
Right. So, with y'all being experienced as actors and actress, what advice do you have for other people, and especially when it comes to having contracts and getting paid correctly, or maybe having somebody to represent you? Just bottom line, just some sort of advice for up and coming people that have interest in that. It's for all of y'all.
I'm talking to y'all because
Yeah.
was directed.
Well, I mean, I think communication is extremely important from the beginning, understanding what needs to be done, first and foremost. And if you are being paid, if things are being broken down and specifically, everything just has to be understood. So communication is extremely important. Um, and I would just say, once you commit to something, just go all in and don't play no games. Don't waste no time, you know, and and take it serious because this is somebody's baby in a sense.
Yeah.
So you want to take care
Twins.
of them.
Right.
There's 2 kids.
So, it's it just takes a lot, to really care about something and put your all into it.
That's true. Right.
And to your question, I would say ask questions.
Yeah.
If you're working with somebody, especially if you're working with somebody that you're not familiar with for the first time, in those cases, do your research and ask them direct questions and get direct answers. Pay attention to the actions that has to line up. There's a lot of people out here that call themselves filmmakers. And it's like, really? Filmmaker? What set am I going to walk on to? You know what I mean? So it's important to really ask questions, do your research, and don't ignore anything. As far as the art itself, just take it seriously. Because as Vita Claudia said, it's somebody's baby. And in a way it's your baby too. Y'all all a part of it.
Right.
It's the sum of all parts that make it go.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Save the first craft. Always be prepared. So always be prepared so you don't have to get prepared.
That's true.
You never know when it's gonna be your shot. The situation you go in, keep a positive mindset. If it's a logo movie, it doesn't matter. Just pro bono for free. Give it your all, because I get this opportunity. Like, who knows who may see this film? Like how he seen me in that film. I might see me in this film, right? He's a director, like, oh, this the guy.
So I'm
Yeah.
not major film.
Better stop.
That's
Know what he mean?
You're right. So you're back, get ready.
Yeah.
Let's free out some characters, for actors. You want to be like, study their movies, their body language, their facial expressions, all that. And then I'll also say, get a third third stream income, passive income, a way to how you take care of your bills and finances without depending on gigs.
Yeah.
It's hard, like, okay, I got to work a job, I got to work a 9 to 5, and you find a way to make money so you don't have to really exchange your time for the money. You got more freedom to move around, more freedom to travel.
Yeah.
You got to hop on a plane, you got to go here. So, create passive income and profession craft.
That is so true. That's true. So y'all, what what do you want to tell the people as far as them coming to see the movie?
Man, 7 years in the making. I say that all the time. It's, people are like, dang, 7 years is kind of old to me, to me to y'all. But it's well put together. If I might say so myself, I don't like to toot my own horn, but it's dope. A lot of thought went into it. I'm very detail oriented, so like everything lines up a certain way. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it was hard to take stuff out because it's like, oh man.
Yeah.
So I think definitely put on for the city. Definitely can be held up to whoever, the top competitor, whoever.
You're gonna recognize a lot of spots.
Oh yeah. You're gonna see a lot of local spots, and I always try to keep them like homegrown, like
Yeah.
Akron, everything. Like we had a couple actors come down from Cleveland to help us out, and they did great too. But it's an Akron movie, and but I just the home team. You know what I mean? Like when I do it for us. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
Let's come out, check it out, man. To see the mad mind of Black.
Yeah.
There's some crazy thoughts in there, man.
It is. It is.
You know what I'm saying? They don't get this shit like, what the?
I know. It keeps you on your toes for real. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it was some stuff I'm like, they did that. It's that person. The suspects of people in there, and I'm saying like, oh man. But
We're surprised about anything.
yeah, but it kept going though. I can say that. You know what I'm saying? Some movies just drag and you just be like, damn, I don't even know if I want to just sit here this whole movie, But y'all actually just kept it going for me not to even go to the dang old bathroom for real. 'Cause I'm like, I didn't want to miss nothing. But it was good. I'm proud of y'all for real.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Like seriously. So what is y'all goals after this? Like where do you see yourself and everything?
I want to continue. I want to get back into it. I've been working on myself personally and everything like that. So I can see myself, continuing into the field of acting.
That's dope.
Yes.
What about y'all?
All right. Just the next story to take.
Ryan, stay working.
Yeah, you do.
Stay working.
They do.
You just can't. If you're going to do this, it's kind of the blessing is the curse. The curse is a blessing.
Yeah.
If you really fall in love with this, there's really nothing you can do about it in a way. You gotta be kind of nuts.
Yeah. Insane. Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
That.
Because it's a journey.
It is.
It will always be up here. It's going to be all over the place. But just more. Do more, put the city on, try to put people on,
I know.
and let's win. So we're everybody's saying, I got a passion for acting. So it's something I definitely want to continue to do. Of course, like I said, you gotta have a plan, game plan.
You do.
So
So with us living in Akron, all of us are like,
I'll answer your question. I have next to do, but it's cool.
well, go ahead then.
I didn't go because I had took the answer the last.
See, you just being too emotional.
You gotta keep in mind I'm an artist. No, see,
Come on, producer. Go ahead.
so what I got next is this is a movie called Side Chick Chronicles. I'm doing with my homegirl Sax. It's a erotic poetry movie, so don't bring your kids. I'm marketing it as erotic.
Dang.
Yeah, it's definitely on some grown stuff. And hopefully this one right here gets everybody's attention. Now they know I'm serious. Like, oh, this boy ain't playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I got 4 or 5 other scriptures ready.
Oh, good.
And I get people hitting my line all the time saying, "I want to act. I want to act." I don't turn nobody down. I don't. I'll say less. If you really, really about it. So boom. So next
That's
movie,
good.
Side Chick Chronicles at the top of the year. So
That's dope. So, with us living in Akron, and we find a lot of times people unconsciously be small minded. So, with you guys being so successful and y'all experience so much in y'all's careers in every aspect, what advice do you have for people stepping out on faith and actually feeling uncomfortable doing something to live your dreams?
Stay humble.
That's true.
I mean, stay focused. I mean, anything can happen at any time, so don't take anything for granted and just work hard. Go for the top. Go for the gusto. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's say, if a man can conquer the world, he must first conquer himself. All right, I got that line from the sound cool. I didn't make it up.
But it sound good.
Yeah, that's
It fits.
that's what I was talking about. Good answers. Perfection craft is kind of like the same question.
Yeah.
Says, you gotta stay ready so you don't gotta get ready.
Mhm. Yeah.
If I can piggyback on something DeMarlo said previously, have a plan. This, like I said, being an actor, it is not glamorous. As glamorous as what people think. You do a lot of stuff for free, for little pay, for food, just for credit, for IMDb credit. You go through all those things before you land a role that pay you a couple dollars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have a plan because you gotta be able, you gotta travel. We live in Akron. That's the reality.
Yeah.
We want to put Akron on.
yeah.
And, we want to, stomp with the big dogs and all that. But gotta be able to expand and just, most importantly, just don't quit if you're serious about it.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
That's
Just
true.
say dream big, man. Like you said, everybody's small minded.
Yeah.
I see that a lot. Like a lot of people come and they just, down and out and say, "Hey, man." And so what I'm trying to show everybody with this one, I did it with nothing. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
everything was out of pocket. I didn't have no big budget. I didn't have the fanciest cameras. You know what I'm saying? But the dream was huge. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I always say, shoot for the stars, land on the moon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just believe in your dream. You might not be able to get that top tier, but you might be able to get the, the one right on there, and it's still good enough for
Yeah.
to accept it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
yeah, don't be scared to, and ask questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
As far as like when we shot the No Loose Ends movie, that was a real jail we was in. You know what I mean?
That movie is good,
It was
though.
really. I was thinking about how can I build a visiting room with the phone and all. I'm looking up prison equipment and stuff like that. I was gonna build it, but then I just put in a couple calls and everything worked out. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to ask, and you never know what you'll get. You gotta try.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Before we go, or if we on 2 years ago, but
Yeah, we will. So I was ready to tell them how to come to
I
the
got some tickets I'm gonna give you. Maybe you can give them away.
yeah.
Some free tickets.
Yeah.
Cool.
So y'all got some free tickets. Make sure y'all contact me if you want to go see the movie. You definitely need to go see the movie. And y'all let everybody know how to contact y'all if anybody have interest in having you on their film, follow you and see all the future adventures you guys have.
Bell Duncan on Facebook, Point Blank 223 on all his social media.
Shine High on Facebook. CSI.
Come on, stay ready. If you ain't got to get ready,
Stay ready.
come on, stay ready.
DW_black.
Okay.
RYDUTREE Martin. That's my Instagram. Ryan D Martin. That's my Facebook.
Well, y'all heard it here. Make sure y'all contact me so y'all can get these tickets for Saturday at the event. And it's going to be super dope. And make sure y'all tell them to tune in.
And remember, man, sharks don't care if you can swim or not. Once you get in the water, all they see is food.
Yes. So make sure y'all subscribe Life Her Podcast on every social media platforms. Make sure you also listen to it on audio as well. And don't forget to contact me for these tickets for Saturday.
Welcome to Life Her Podcast, the podcast that guides you from the 9 to 5 grind to the freedom
Y'all
of your
welcome.
own
I'm
path.
sorry, y'all. I'm like laid
Discover how
back.
to conquer life's challenges while pursuing your passions with unwavering faith. Because being an entrepreneur is not easy. So let's get to it.
I'll just be on.